Fast Food Podcast. We are back again. We're ready to chop it up once more. I go by the name of Morgan Heights. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I got my two partners in crime today. The one them called Trimmer. Who's got the keys to my Beamer?
Hey, I've got a Volkswagen.
And I've got my other partner in crime, the one them called Drizzy, Frizzy, Freckles.
Yes. Yo, you said he's got the keys to my Beamer. Is it a getaway car?
I didn't actually say that. But
okay, cool. Sorry. It was like a getaway car. You know, in case certain men get into a little scuffle or anything, they need to. Too early? Okay, cool. All right. Say no more. Sorry.
Yes,
Apologies.
people. What is this? This is episode 13. 13, no Friday. 13, episode 13. Yeah, man, we're pushing it forward, man. Pushing the culture forward. I like the way we're doing things.
Oh, you mean?
Shout out to Nero, to Dan Dizzle Nero.
Yep. Shout out to Wesley.
Shout out to Wesley Weskerson.
Maintain.
And can't maintain, you know.
Yeah.
The man they're maintaining in
Africa.
In Anguilla.
Yeah.
Is he in Anguilla?
Anguilla is the Caribbean, bro. Oh, you did.
Wrong continent.
Nah, Africa.
Is it Anguilla?
Africa.
Nah, he's in Uganda.
That's it, man. The same place, man.
From
Where black people are from, bro. People are there.
It's hot there.
Yes.
And you know he likes to pause. Anyway, I'm not gonna say it, but you know he likes to say, "Oh yeah, guys, you know this afternoon, it's about 32, and all of that."
He's on the lookout for Liam Neeson in Uganda.
Yeah,
pissing me off.
Yeah. So Liam's looking for him.
Yeah.
In Ireland.
He'll find him though. He'll find him. Liam Neeson will find Maintain out there.
Find him
on the bike. On the back of a bike.
Yeah, on a tuk-tuk. You know them tuk-tuks? How does he balance on the back of the bikes? Because he don't see him holding onto handles.
I don't know.
So how does he just balance?
But he's called Maintain.
He just... You should call him New Balance. Because he's just like that. Under the back of the bike, and then you can see the black brother tearing.
I said New Balance.
Yeah.
So this is episode 13.
That's crazy.
Shout out to Dean.
Yes.
Lessons. Yeah, man. Let's not forget anyone. No. I want to shout out to everybody who's been listening to the season 2. All our new listeners. We're going to shout you out. New foodies. Anybody who needs to get mentioned, just obviously comment. Don't forget that we are on SoundCloud, Fast Food. We're on Instagram, Fast Food. Don't forget we're on iTunes. Check out our iTunes, every episode thus far. YouTube, subscribe. We're on there too.
Hit the notification as well. Yeah. So
we haven't got an official URL for the YouTube because of the. I believe it's because of our. How many episodes we have on there.
Okay. Oh, so like that, yeah?
It gets to a point when you've got so many episodes, so much content, then they give us our own URL.
Cool.
So for now, those who are participating in the show and who subscribe and follow us, just put in the search. We all know how to do that. Fast Food Podcast on YouTube. And now we're officially on Spotify too.
Spotify, imagine that.
Which is great. And I listened to a few podcasts of Spotify, so it's nice.
It's nice to see and just line up next to
the... Is everybody on silent, by the way?
Yeah.
Professionals.
Man, it's a very official.
Yeah, so am I. Gianfranco.
Yeah, I feel like I'm forgetting something in my intro. I don't like introing and forgetting. But anyway, fuck it. It will come to me. Pause. What's going on, people? What's happening? How's everybody?
Everything's good.
Ain't seen you in 2 weeks, so you know what I mean. Let's catch up a little bit.
A little while, yeah. What's been going on?
What's happening, Trim? You look fresh again.
Feeling fresh, feeling good.
Yeah, man.
Feeling limber.
Yeah,
when you feel limber.
Yeah, man. You looking trim as well, man. Dropping the weight and that, man.
Yeah, trying to stay healthy. Just getting my ass in the gym.
Good.
Doing my dieting, trying to do that healthy lifestyle thing.
Yeah, that
mad water. I drink like 4 litres of water a day.
You go in.
Yeah.
So yeah,
watering the plants like every 10 seconds.
I've lost 4.5 stone.
Oh, that's fucking amazing. That is fucking amazing. A round of applause to that, because
I still pull myself because I never thought I could pull it off.
That's inspirational, because I know that's one thing that's very difficult to do when you get yourself into a rut.
Yeah.
And when you get into yourself, my weight fluctuates like Oprah.
Okay.
So I know exactly where.
Like Luther.
Yeah, man, like Luther Vandross, bro.
Never too much, eat too much, eat too much. Hey, listen, Luther, man.
Oh man,
I wanna find a babes and we can conceive a child to some Luther. Sorry, back to
yeah. So so it's
Relax,
difficult. So I want to applaud you and just keep it up.
Yeah, man.
I'm coming for you, bruv.
Yeah.
I'm on it.
What, you Liam Neeson or something?
No, man.
Oh, okay, cool.
No, I need to drop the weight, and that's why I always wear black. A lot of the time, I just hide it, bruv. You get me? Because
and summer's gonna come. At some point, we ain't got long.
Someone's gonna come and blow your ass up.
You know what I mean? Ain't got long.
But you should look like you should aim for the summer. But obviously, it's like you want to be healthy. You want to be a healthy husband, dad, brethren, brother, etc.
Imagine,
yeah, for sure.
Because it's not a joke. So this whole health thing that I've taken over with
you. So what you do? What you eat? What are you eating?
So boy, much of it is
Subways.
So I don't even eat no carbs.
No carbs.
I don't eat any carbs. Very very low carbs.
Very good.
It's similar to the keto diet pretty much. So high fats, moderate proteins, low carbs.
Right.
And
nice.
I also do intermittent fasting as well.
Wicked.
So. With that, I'll stop.
So intermittent fasting is like eating between a certain time.
Yeah, it's time frame. So what I would do is I would eat between about 1 in the afternoon till 10 in the evening, maybe less than that.
And then that's it.
Sometimes I do just the one meal because I'm not hungry, or two max.
Right.
But what it does is you just get full. And your stomach
and you back the water.
But you're compensating that with the water though. That's
100%.
important.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's important.
It's hard to
you can't
sustain.
do it. Yeah, you have to do it with the water. You have to be backing that water from early in the morning.
Yeah.
To then be able to get to 1 o'clock and be like,
and
you know
I'm
what?
still training as well. I'm training through my fast period.
Right.
I do not eat whatsoever, and then just after lunchtime, then I'll have like a salad. I only do Caesar because I can't fuck with the tomatoes and cucumber and them things. Not really. But I just so far I've changed my diet.
Yeah.
I'm eating better.
Yeah, but that's I can see.
Yeah.
Like this, I can tell. Like, you know what I mean? It's good.
Bruv, I can feel the bone in my jaw. You know when you go, because before it looked like if someone tried to hang me, it looked like they would just choke.
Yeah, pause. We missed the pause on that.
No, I caught it. I caught it. I was like, hold on a minute. What?
I can feel the bone.
Man said he could feel the bone in his jaw.
Jesse's bone.
Look,
What?
can't you see it located?
Okay,
the mandible.
See, because you see what I'm saying? I was so serious, bruv, that I just missed it. And man, I looked at the show. Show was bending up. I'm like, hold on. I was like, hold on a minute. What? But yeah, man. So good to see you. Good to see you. Drizzy, how's it go? What's happening? I'm going to move over to you. One reason only. Valentine's Day wasn't too long ago.
Okay.
And I being as though me and Trimmer, you know what I mean? We don't need to celebrate that shit anymore.
No.
Okay.
How was your Valentine's, man?
I just went missing. My communication was at a minimal.
Yeah.
2 days before and 2 days after.
Is it?
Calm. Yeah. Because the thing is that...
Could you elaborate or be more specific? Because that sounds quite elusive.
Yeah. I was just waiting. You know, there was it. Yep. Okay.
Well, as the CEO of the Singletons Club, it was just like, I just don't want to communicate. Me personally, I don't like giving off, I don't like, I'm missing the word, but I don't want to give anyone any like false hope that something's going to pop off.
Right.
Because, it's like...
Anyone, that sounds quite vast. It sounds like there's a proliferal. That word, it sounds like that because the bottom lip could not reach the top tooth. You know when your bottom lip can't touch the top tooth and finish the word.
He's still got that bone in his jaw. Pause.
Yeah.
No, but the thing is, right, is that
don't leave me hanging. It's really bad.
Sorry, brother. Sorry.
Thank
Apologies. No, never. Shut up.
We still, everything's still kind of vague, rude boy.
Yeah. Okay. So it's like this. Like, I think there's there's 3 things you shouldn't do in life, unless you're serious about it. You should never take someone your plus one to a wedding, unless you're like, you see them as like long term.
Right.
I'm not saying you're gonna marry them, but like relationship wise, me and you, we're gonna rock it together, right?
I might have to break that down again, but yeah, go on.
Okay, so for example,
why
I would not advise anyone, male or female, to invite a plus one to a wedding if it's someone you're just talking to.
Tell me why.
So have you been at?
Because I think it gives the wrong impression to anyone who's bothering to look, and to the person you're bringing.
What's it got to do with anybody?
Okay, but no. Forget that. Don't pay attention to that. Pay attention to the other thing I said. To the person you're bringing to the wedding. Right. Because look,
have you had a wedding of late?
Yeah.
Yes, I had my boy. Shout out to my boy Cadet. I did his wedding. I was a groomsman.
Recent.
It was a summer last year.
Right.
Yeah. I was his groomsman, DJ'd as well. We turned it up, killed it the soca and everything.
DJ team,
yeah. No, it's, you know. No, that's how I met him. And then he wasn't there. He gave that fabricated story about, I boyed him off from the BB days. Or episode 11, check it out. YouTube.
I gotta go back because I missed out.
And
I didn't even know we had an episode.
I went solo. He was like, "You got a plus one." But I was like,
"You're digressing."
Solo. Yeah. I know. I'm not. No, because you just.
I know. I'm not.
You just said he's the last one that went to.
Like, one thing I noticed with Drizzy, he's a deep finesser, you know.
Yeah.
He will finesse something real.
That's what it's called already.
Deep finesser.
Deep finesser.
That's Cardi B and Bruno Mars. No.
Deep in Vanessa.
Deep in Vanessa. Right. That's right.
So what I want to know.
Okay, nice. What would you like to know?
What I want to know is, did you link anybody on Valentine's Day?
No.
Right, cool. So what I also want to know is, did you have any intentions of linking anybody on Valentine's Day? Cool. What I also want to know is...
He's doing the opposite of Tekashi. Did you know who killed the niggas? See?
No.
Is that, yeah.
So, because what it is Valentine's Day has always been one of those weird days where I've been single on Valentine's Day before, but it's funny. Have you never been single on Valentine's Day?
I have, but it's not a regular occurrence.
No, but
I've been in a long relationship.
Yeah, of course. But I'm saying, again, I can remember points when I wasn't with somebody on a Valentine's Day and just ended up linking a female friend. Yeah. To chop it up with and just like, because I've got female friends anyway.
And would you like to explain to our international viewers when you say link up with a female friend?
So like,
can you break it
one
down?
of my brethren, shout out to Miranda. One Valentine's Day,
a nice drink.
I linked up Miranda. We just went for burgers. She didn't have anyone to link. I didn't have anyone to link. And we just said, like, let's chop it up. And it was all above board. We're still brethren to this day, so it was all above board. But it felt like we almost needed each other's companionship on that day because
fair enough. Misery loves company.
That's a meaningful relationship.
Yeah, that was like I got you, you got me. Yeah. But it's funny because this Valentine's Day
I got you, babe.
Me being married.
Yeah,
bro. I forgot that it was. I forgot that it was Valentine's Day.
That's a good sign,
coming
though.
Up, I thought, raw. That the day before, wifey was like, babe,
keep it moving.
You know, like
you good?
Like, did it pop off the night before the night?
Flinch. But I did, like, I messaged her in the morning on the way to work because I didn't want to be that guy.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Just like act like nothing happening. Yeah. And I did showcase her that day, like to say, this is my love of my life, and this is what
I saw that. I respected that,
but I didn't want
nice little love heart.
Yeah, but I didn't want to gas the thing because this is what I do, yeah? I'm a person that buys my wife flowers all the time. Like, I don't have...
So it doesn't...
I don't have, like... as soon as I get paid, I'll go to Tesco's, I'll go to a Sainsbury's, I'll go to wherever and pick up some nice roses, some what do you call them? She likes...
Coronations?
Not coronation, not tulips. Right, you man know flowers. Yeah. What do you call them?
What they look like? Describe them.
They close and they open up.
Oh, flowers. they open and they close up flowers.
Like it's a bank account.
What's those flowers?
Nani flowers.
What's those flowers? They're like long stemmed. See, that's
Lilies
what I'm
are
showing those.
Orchids are thick.
What's the orchids look like?
Orchids, you can have. They're like they
Are
got
they
the stem.
are they pink and
different? Loads of different colors.
Yeah.
Look at us.
Okay.
Yeah. So I buy some lilies.
Yeah.
Boom. She and then so it's not really something that you like that day, Valentine's Day, for me, it's like, babe, we could go out, we'll go out Friday night, we'll go Saturday night and get something to eat, man. Cool. Like normal, like it's not, you know what I mean?
So I wanted to ask, because we're going to get back to Drizzy anyway, but how do you feel about, or what does the whole meaning behind the whole Valentine's thing, how does it strike you? Do you know like the origins behind it and stuff?
But you see, the thing about it is, I'm just one of those people, Trim, based on what you're asking me, that
pushing.
There's a lot of things that are in the calendar we celebrate. For me, it's just commercialism all day.
Yeah.
I don't like.
Some people are complaining to me about that and saying, and it didn't even say it was to do with anything general about men. It was, black guys just don't want to pay for taking girls out, and I was like, black guys?
Yeah, that's
I was like, what's that about? What are you talking about?
No. As the CEO of
Singleton.
No. So I've got a few CEO titles.
John,
as the CEO of the Negro-dom.
Yeah. Good. Break it down.
Like, ladies.
In my Mercedes.
Four in the back. Two if you're black. Two if you're black or two if you're fat.
Two if you're fat, because obviously it's less space.
Keep her.
Something else.
Try for test me. They were friends like De Niro, Wesley. Yeah, sorry, bro.
I was actually gonna make a comment for like the whole. And yeah, sorry. Before I was, these amateurs, minors. Sorry, nah. But listen, like ladies, let's just draw the line in the sand right now. Yeah, okay. If you are dealing with guys, and because Uncle Trim said black guys, if you're dealing with brothers who are giving you a hard time, please refrain from saying black guys in general.
Yeah.
Don't do A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Mm-hmm. Please, like Michael Jackson once said, the man in the mirror, please look in the mirror and see who the common denominator is and then fix that shit, all right? When you fix your shit, holla at Jussie Freckles
based on your choices.
Me. Exactly.
You could be choosing poorly.
Yeah, man.
Badly.
You could be choosing poorly, and maybe that's why you're.
And that works both ways. Like, guys, the same applies. You know what I mean?
Brothers, I'm telling you, like, this is what a lot of women do as well. But they will rush around, and when they get to like that Valentine's Day part of the year, they're rummaging in the
No.
They're scrambling for a date. Like,
don't play yourself. Yeah.
Don't just relax.
See, but then that's my point. It gives off the wrong impression. Yeah. If I'm reaching out to you around Valentine's Day, which is gassed up as like the day of love and all that, I might be giving you the signals like, I'm actually ready to take that step with you. Yeah. When really that's not the case. Really, G just wants to slam jam walla bam.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
G?
I didn't say you, bro. I said G. Yeah. Don't play yourself. Relax. You gotta relax. You say you jumped out of pocket. They're like,
yeah. Like, by the way, listeners, sometimes people call me G. My real name is actually Gino. So when Drizzy said G, I was like, yo, Brethren trying to set me up right now.
Never that.
Don't worry. Anyway, I feel you.
So like I said, weddings, if you're bringing a +1 to a wedding, that could give us the wrong impression. Valentine's Day, hollering at someone, that can give the wrong impression. Yeah. And number 3 is New Year's Eve. You're saying, let's bring New Year's Eve together. And we're like, hey, you know what I mean? I think that's...
Ain't you meant to, so when it hits New Year's, when it hits the clock, when the Big Ben lick off or lock off, ain't you meant to lips or something? Yeah. To bring in Old Lang Syne.
Hey, man, I've brought in a few where lipsing happened at like 10 to 12.
Who like
no chance.
You not like lips? You not like lipsing? Do you like a lips?
No, I'm down for lipsing.
I like to kiss.
Yeah, I like to lips.
Yeah,
I think for me, it's a very sacred thing. You know them ones there?
Sacrifice, bro. Some cult or something. You know what I mean?
Let's do some Joe. Let's do Jodeci ad-libs.
But when it comes to the you can't just kiss
No, you can't. No, I'm just saying, like in general, do you? I just heard kissing. So I'm thinking, I do like to lips.
But I like to lips, and I like to like catch their bottom lip and suck on it for a little bit.
This is
like
the advert. My man's just putting an advert on YouTube. So girls think, oh, he does the kiss thing.
Have you had your lip bitten by a girl and made it bleed?
Ooh.
I don't like that shit. I'm like, what the fuck you doing?
It's a bit sadistic.
Yeah, what the
like,
fuck
what
you
else
doing?
you gonna make bleed? Nah, man, easy enough.
Nah, I don't like that, man.
So it starts with it starts with your lip, and the next thing your patella's bleeding. Why did she bite my calf?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I've had a girl.
Risky business.
I've had a chick lips me
and bite
bit my lip, and I got really vexed.
Angry because it was too hard.
I was like,
that's not fucking kinky, you stupid idiot.
Yeah.
You fucking hurt me.
Like, don't try that.
You're not
it's like the hickey thing. Remember, bruv, back in the day, bruv. I remember, listen, so I was living in Wembley, and I can't remember who I was dating at the time. This is like
that Persian
20,
chick?
this is back in the day,
Okay,
right?
cool. It's not her.
And, you know, you got to do that. But yeah, anyway, I was dating this girl. She went on holiday or something like that, and obviously when the mice is away,
the cats will play.
Yeah, so anyway,
Cats will play
linked up
mice
a ting. She came to my yard, bruv, lipsed me up and all of that, and it was just sucking up my neck. And at one point, I was like, yeah, you know, this kind of feels good, bruv.
Do you get that little like tingle in your lower your butt part?
I get the tingle right there.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, that's standard. If you wasn't getting it there, you got to relax. You might want to get that checked. You know what I mean?
She fucking gave me a hickey anyway.
Yeah.
My chick at the time came back
and saw some.
What's that new tattoo on your neck?
Heights was in a polo neck, rude boy.
Yeah.
She's like, why
in July?
Why are you wearing a polo neck? Why are you wearing
polo?
Why are you wearing a
Marco Polo?
Bruv. Got straight nabbed, bruv. She pulled
Did she punch you in the neck?
Pulled down my neck. She's like, what's that?
Pulled down my neck. She didn't pull down the polo though. She pulled down his whole neck. So he just had
flesh.
Hamstring back.
She pulled down my polo
and neck.
She pulled down the top, bruv, the top bit of the polo neck, yeah. And she was like, what's that? And I was like, why do you lie? Why do we lie and go, oh, I fell over? Who believes that shit?
Yeah.
Who ever believes falling
on hit me in my neck?
Yeah. Who believes...
I fell down the stairs.
I got hit by a fried bait.
You know when you're young, your lies are so terrible. You know the ones there like now, bro. I'm just like, I got a hickey. Yeah, someone sucked my neck. Let's just keep it a buck. Yeah. But before you be like, oh no, this happened. Like, but anyway,
you think you could chat shit? Yeah, everybody believes you.
But I don't like marks on my body. That's the point I'm trying to make. I don't like marks on my body.
So you don't like when?
No, I like
if a girl's got heels on and she walks over your back. You don't like that? I'm joking.
My neck and my back.
That's why you're gonna have Liam Neeson come after you. That sounds like you've been sleeping with his wife, bro.
All right, cool. So Valentine's
I bruise
Day.
too easy anyway. You know, as the CEO of the Light Skin Society, I bruise a little too easy. So I don't like all them extra tattoos on my neck or so. I don't. Nah, I'm good.
So with that, see with this Valentine's thing, would you tell me what your feelings are with it? You know the origins.
Yeah. So it's mad because like me and Uncle Trim, we had a long convo. It was totally unexpected, but we had a long convo last week. And he brought it up to me like, yeah, you do know, like. I was like, I remember I was told, and I was like, right, is that what Valentine's? But then I went and did the research again, and it's all like there was a lot of like, what was they doing? They was killing animals or something, and then they was like using
skinning it, and then making strips.
Yeah, and then hitting women.
But dipping the strips in blood.
Yeah. And then licking, have a line up of women and licking them to get them fertile or something like that, right?
Suppose this meant to make
apparently,
freaky pagans.
Yeah, freaky pagans.
Yeah.
And then Gala saying, be like a freaky pagan and buy me some chocolate. Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut your bloody mouth.
A big bar of dark chocolate.
So moving on.
Yeah, anyway.
I want to shout out to Cadet.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Because obviously we do this podcast every fortnight, and I feel like sometimes we need to just catch up. It's older news, but it's still
fresh.
But last week, wasn't it last weekend? They had the the congregation in like Hyde Park.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. That looked good, man. It's a shame the circumstances.
Yeah.
But that look, we as people, when it's time to come together, we come together.
I think it was good that people, got together for the cause and obviously showed love. Yeah. What I didn't like and why I mentioned on a post that I put up after we found out that he had passed away is that I didn't know him personally.
Okay.
And I didn't listen to any of his music.
Yeah.
But I, as a humanitarian, as a person who just,
empathize.
You empathize, yeah.
Who realized he was only 28 at the time.
Someone's son, someo's brother.
Like, I was just like, this is flipping heartbreaking. You know what I mean? And then went and checked out some of his stuff and was like, look, this boy's talented.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? But I didn't want to over gas it and go like, oh yeah. A lot of people acting like they friggin' know.
I see certain people like running up, putting up posts of them with him, and it's like
gas, like so much. All right, cool. You spoke to him a couple of times, but
or he nodded at you.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Safe.
Like we. I prefer people to just pay homage, show love, show your respects to the family. Because more importantly, it's about the family. It's about his parents. Man. They're going through it now. We're talking about it like it's news, and then the next 2 days or so we'll just keep it moving.
Yeah, of course.
Where they've, you know what I mean? They've got to bury a son. So,
he was Crep's cousin, isn't it?
No.
And there's a video, he done a tune where he was like an open letter to Crep because they used to be really close growing up.
Right.
And then, one thing or another, they kind of like, just separate a little bit.
Right.
And then he started to get into the music thing. And it's deep because obviously when something like that happens to a musician that passes away, people start going, oh, well, this is my favorite song of theirs.
Right.
I don't know why I clicked on that one because I met him once at a gig I was doing for CJ100.
Right.
And I think he came on after us, I think. And he had this tune that was really like amped, man. I remember hearing it. It was one of them tunes where you'd line it up in the gym just to give you that last
kick off.
Yeah, either kick off or just to get you across the finish line.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? And and he was doing this thing. But that song, I'd advise anyone, if you want to really understand like how thoughtful this guy was, and his career definitely it was going in the right direction. It looked like he was booked for Wireless.
It's a shame.
He was on his way to it. He was on the way to pick up a bag. Do you know what I mean?
28, man. For fuck's sake, man. Do you know what I mean?
And he had just started. Like there's no perfect time to pass.
28?
Bruv, I remember when I was 28.
It's a little while back.
Yeah, man. You get me. A couple years ago, still.
About 3, 4 years.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? So. But man, R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
21 Savage been released.
Yes, man.
Yep.
21 Savage, Sir 21 Savage of Buckinghamshire is now on the road. You know what I mean?
It's in Buckinghamshire.
So the Jigger man got him out.
Well,
bailed.
He got bailed out.
Yeah. So what?
He's got bailed out. He flew. He got that little private helicopter straight to the crib or whatever. Then man did an interview. First photo I see of him, man was looking real dapperish, man. Like he's really touching these UK roots. Dapperish, man, had the glasses on. Shame about the jumper, cause I think it was Gucci or something. He had the Gucci trainers or whatever. But I'm just glad the brother's out. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's people doing worse things in the world than him.
Yeah.
And they're running around free. Do you know what I mean? And we'll probably get to that later. But I think it's a misunderstanding. At the end of the day, I think at the age he was and when that thing happened with his visa, I think he was too young to even, do you know what I mean? Like, it felt like it was a parents thing they just overlooked and, you know what I mean? But
it's possible that it was overlooked, but that is to be questioned, I think.
Yeah.
Because,
it's too convenient.
If there was one that was trying to look out for him and make sure that he had his visa and then the other one wasn't really dealing with that, then who knows? But supposedly that's in the air right now.
So so what did Jay-Z do? Did he got him the lawyers or was
he was like looking to get the best lawyers to get on the case to try and show like, listen, basically this is something that can be sorted out. And apparently there's a long period of time that you have to wait, like the process time, to get it renewed or whatever. So they was kind of like, well, look, this could have been resolved he's been waiting, like for a long time. Can we speed the process up? Like, what's going on? This guy's turning his life around. Like, it just seems too convenient. Like, the guy just dropped a very solid body of work.
Yeah, the album's good.
Yeah, it's a good album, and it just felt like he started to talk more about what's actually going on in the streets of the community or whatever, and it just feels like when you start talking like that, you rattle some cages that you're not even aware of. And then all of a sudden, every move you make, someone's just waiting for you to trip, and then they just start bringing up a whole load of shit. Because, like I said on the last show, he's been on interviews saying, "Don't test me. I've shot this," but he says in his music, like, do you know what I mean? So if you really wanted to arrest him, you could have arrested him based on them
times. Then not when he's,
do you know what I mean?
Helping people.
But now he's like a bit more conscious, and he's like being more, frugal with his money and being smart and saying you need to invest your money in yardy. It's almost like, if I'm being honest with you, it feels like the system over there just wants the blacks to stay as the N-words that they see us as. Yeah. And then as soon as we try to be like, you know what, we're not going to be in this crabs in the bucket mentality anymore. We're going to try and lift ourselves up.
Elevate.
Yeah. Then all of a sudden it's like, whoa. Hold on a minute. We gave you lot record deals.
You ain't meant to do that.
Yeah, we gave you lot record deals and all that stuff, but you're trying to get too high up for us now and start messing up our shit. Go back down in your fucking barrel. That's what it feels like.
So to conclude, so what is it now? Is things pending?
Pending.
Things are pending.
The thing is, if we're being real, there's a high chance they might tell him to get the fuck out of the country.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even if they do, and?
Yeah, but he's set, all these businesses and everything he's got is set there, innit? Like, cool, 21 Savage is on BA flight back to Heathrow. That's cool for a little bit, but do you know what I mean? Like, after that and that hype dies down, he's got to still think about, I got to feed my kids, my family, yada, yada, yada.
The Fast Food Podcast.
So listen, it's 9 o'clock, guys.
9 o'clock, we're live.
As we mentioned before, 9 o'clock we stream live from the studio. This is your boy Morgan Heights. We're in the studio right now. Big up Show, the cameraman.
Big up Show.
We're in the studio right now. We've got Drizzy Freckles. We've got Trimmer in the building. And we're doing One's Gotta Go.
Yes.
So
we could do that.
So our Facebook family, our Facebook supporters, you know that every 2 weeks I put a post up with
a selection of
an array of interesting themes. I like that. Themes. We call it's a game basically called One's Gotta Go. And we got some really, really good comments about the latest one we put up. Drizzy, do you want to introduce that? Because I usually get you to do it.
Okay. I'm coming. So this week's one was a TV edition, One's Gotta Go. And I picked like the shows that I thought were really popular for us growing up or generations growing up. So the 5 that I selected was Saved by the Bell. Sister.
Yep.
The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yep.
My Wife and Kids.
Yep.
And last but not least, Kenan and Kel.
Wow.
Now, Kenan and Kel had arguably one of the illest intros for a show ever. They had Coolio do their intro.
Was it Coolio? Was it Coolio did the intro for that?
Here we go. Down. And Coolio's coming in.
Nickelodeon, right?
Yeah. That's what Nickelodeon was, just Rugrats. They had all kind of.
Do you remember Rugrats?
Bro, come on.
Rugrats was cold, So One's Gotta Go. You heard it. We'll go through them again.
Shouts out to Cheryl Collins. Sorry.
Yeah, shout
out to B Kamazu.
Anti Cheryl, locked on.
That's not like something you find on the menu,
Anti Frankie, Carl, big up. Rebecca, Louise, big up. Bia, Wagwan, Lucy,
sorry,
big up.
I said it wrong.
Tippa D, Wagwan, Tippa D.
Yo,
Tippa D knows about Stone Love.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, that's some Stone Love name,
Yeah. West London.
So One's Gotta Go. Shall I go first this time? Because I never go.
It would be nice for one.
Okay, so One's Gotta Go. One's Gotta Go. What what? Fresh Prince of Bel-Air could never go anywhere.
No.
Like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air institution.
Yeah.
Like growing up, watching. What channel did it come on? BBC Two.
What one? French Prince of Bel-Air?
Yeah, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air 2.
I said French.
I said French. big up Trimmer with the French glasses. That's why he's talking about French.
Gianfranco Le Juge.
French baguette of
Fresh
Paris.
Prince of Bel-Air came on BBC Two.
Was it BBC Two? Yeah.
Yeah.
And Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was cold. That can't go anywhere
Nope.
because
That's
that was funny
legendary.
as shit. And the reruns, I still bang the reruns.
All right, so hold on a minute.
Well-
Do you prefer the original or the recasted Auntie?
Oh, nah, the first one. Oh, sorry, why am I getting
What,
involved?
Vivian? Oh, Vivian. Bruv, the second Vivian. The
Did
second
you like that? Did you like the second mummy?
I like both.
I like both mummies,
Yeah.
but I wasn't that pissed off when the new mummy came.
No?
No, I was
Why?
because don't forget how did Will Smith drop Pat in it? He was like, he was in the kitchen and he was like, yeah, he kind of smoothed it over like, hold on a minute, and then we kind of like, all right, we know this is a new mum, but this is a new Vivian, but she wasn't as good of an actress as the old Vivian.
No, she was proper. The first mum was proper.
First
but they're trying to
Vivian-
make out like she's on a Monique thing.
First Vivian was bossy.
But
Dark-skinned Vivian was bossy. Light-skinned Vivian
dance.
was
Spicy.
Was it good though? You like?
was a spice girl. She was.
Yeah?
No.
Are you?
Yeah, no, for real.
Yeah.
She did.
Yeah.
We'll give her that.
Hard.
We're not taking nothing away from the original.
No. Yeah, no, we're not. No,
I thought the light skin one was boring. Dead, not funny.
But
They
then-
used to just she's so easily forgotten.
she was.
Whereas the proper
Yeah.
dark skin chocolate thing,
Yeah.
she killed it.
Felt like an auntie.
Yeah.
Felt like his auntie.
You know the little bit of fear that you have.
Yeah, like she's rags, and you're gonna just shut your mouth when she says something.
Yeah.
Even though she had pee.
Big up Petra locked in. Petra's locked into the podcast. This is one's got to go. We're just talking about one particular show has to go. One particular show never existed. Sister, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air,
Kenan and
Kel.
My Wife and Kids.
My Wife and Kids and Saved by the Bell.
It's alright, cause I'm saved by the. It's alright.
Wagwan Leon. Wagwan
Saved by the
Leon.
Bell.
Yes, my G.
Which Leon's that?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Wagwan Leon.
Yeah.
Wait, listen. Boy, Leon, I've heard the Leon since we was little bit. You get what I'm saying? We just lived across the road. Much love, my brother.
Yeah, so basically, definitely Fresh Prince of Bel-Air can't go nowhere.
Right.
Saved by the Bell, like Saved by the Bell was cold-blooded, you know. What was that?
It was good.
Was that Screech, bruv. Saved by the Bell, Screech. Remember Screech?
Kelly.
He was
The wrestling you.
He was.
What was Kelly's
Screech
last
was.
name?
Kapowski or something.
Kelly
like that.
Kapowski.
Kelly Kapowski.
She was thick for
That's,
when you
hey,
was
don't
when
quote
you
me
was
on
a
that.
young
Don't quote me on that. I might have said that wrong. But
No, it was right.
I
Kelly Kapowski.
got a T-shirt of Kelly, and I'm like, yo, you were the American dream. You know, like Jennifer Aniston out of Friends looks like the American dream.
She was cold.
What else?
Freena's
My
locked
Wife
in.
and Kids.
Hang tight, Freena locked
Yeah.
in. What's going on? This is Miss Davis. Wagwan locked in. She's saying Saved by the Bell.
Yeah, of course.
What for Saved by the Bell's got to go.
Wife and kids.
Rotted.
God bless you.
Leon
brother.
said, yes, boys. Sister has to go.
Sister.
Sister.
Ooh,
All right, so let's talk
controversial.
about it, sister.
Yeah, go on then. Like the sisters. Well,
Roger.
Roger was.
I like Roger, aka
Used to get turfed off.
Marcus Houston.
Wait, listen,
Marcus
Come right
Houston.
into some of them
the
girls.
easiest way to work it out is. Wow. What would you? What? No, it's too hard. I think it's hard. I just knock shit over.
Oh,
but
God.
So we got. Sorry, let me hit it again. Fresh Prince.
Yes.
Saved by the Bell.
Sister.
My Wife and Kids.
Kenan and Kel.
Kenan and Kel.
My Wife and Kids was funny.
Yes.
Of course.
Yeah, My Wife and
Even,
Kids.
what about when they changed the daughters? You had some dark-skinned daughter with the.
Yeah, why did it? But, answer me a question.
And the next thing turned
Why did
into
they get
a-
rid of? Why did they get rid of dark skinned people on US
Yes,
shows
they just-
and replace
they
them
just-
with light skinned people? What's wrong? Like
They know where the
do
money's
that,
at.
like, come on.
Really
like.
bad.
Hang tight, Cheryl. Cheryl says sister has to go.
Bro.
Yeah, I think. Anyway, not saying.
Boy, that's
nothing right
cold-blooded, man. Okay.
So who you go with, G?
All right. Saved by
Hopscotch
the
in the
Bell,
question,
Fresh Prince
innit?
of Bel-Air, Sister, Keenan and Kel goes, man.
Yeah.
Keenan and Kel.
Yeah, Keenan and Kel.
On the basis
Keenan,
of-
do you know what is? Keenan and Kel was okay, but I was just getting too old for that banter.
Okay.
The banter was a little bit young. It was just, I got to, Keenan and Kel, bruv, I was definitely just about to leave high school. So it was like, you know when you're just trying to be, I was into NWA and all of that. Keenan and Kel were on my wave by then. Like I was on some serious shit.
You must have seen it late. When did
Yeah,
you get Sky?
I don't-
My man wasn't good. You know, Keenan and Kel was hard.
yeah, Keenan and Kel.
I think I was younger.
Still booking holidays by teletext and thing. You know what I mean?
Remember teletext? My God.
bro,
But let's
bro.
not go there. Let's keep it moving.
So all right, so
Alright, yeah, go on.
so
you're
I'm saying,
yeah.
I'm saying,
No orange soda for you.
I'm saying Keenan and Kel's got to go. Sister were just too lovely. There was just two lovely sisters. You can't diss two lovely sisters.
And one was badly goofy. I like the goofy one.
Oh man, they
she
both
was so funny.
No, but they just both were just.
I
like,
couldn't tell who was who though.
adorable.
Tia or
They
Tamara.
were-
I just used to watch them.
Tia
It doesn't
and
matter.
Tamara. That's it.
Which is the goofy one?
Ooh, I don't remember.
Tamara. Look at him. Yeah, Tamara. And then raise his eyebrow. Show.
Big up Show in the building. All right, so I'm saying Keenan and Kel Trim. Who are you saying?
Boy, I'm gonna have to say Saved by the Bell.
Saved by the Bell goes.
Yeah.
Why on based on?
Fresh Prince, legendary. Sister. Oh, I don't know. It could be. It's a toss up. Pause. It's a toss up between. It's a toss up between Saved by the Bell and Sister because the Keenan and Kel. The reason why I have to keep Keenan and Kel is because they were so individual. The two of them, they weren't doing the same humor. Kel had his own way about him, you know, like his own persona. It was so funny. Everybody, he just owned it. And then Keenan had his own humor, and look, he's still killing it up to this day. Still on that, what's it?
SNL.
Yeah,
SNL, yeah.
absolutely murdering.
Yeah,
he's
it's
a he's a ledge. So for that, I couldn't. My wife and kids, Damon Wayans is the boss.
come on.
He could have done the show by himself, and I still would have said, "Yo,
Yeah.
sister." Do you know what? I'd have to go sister.
Sister's got to go.
Yeah. It wasn't as impactful for me.
I like that. Okay, so sister. So Trim is saying sister's got to go.
Sister.
I'm saying Keenan and Kel, and over to Drizzy, Frizzy, Freckles. Who are you saying, Drizzy?
Yeah.
Cheryl said they were twins. Yeah, they still twins.
Are they twins? Yeah.
They're twins.
No, because
yeah,
they got older, they stopped being twins. They take time.
That happens. Like, right, let's just.
What?
Can we just be sisters?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're still identical twins. Like, did they both have the moles on their cheek, or was it only one had it? One had a nice little
They were twins.
Listen, growing up watching Sister, you were like, if all girls look like this in America, you know what I mean?
Did you want
think they were nice?
Right, did you want
Yeah,
to
Tia and Tamara.
You think Tia and
You thought
Tamara
Tia
was
and
hot?
Yes.
Did you like Tia and Tamara?
Yes.
Is that why you watched it?
Yes.
Yeah.
But then Marcus Houston playing Roger. I didn't know he was Marcus Houston at the time. Obviously, you looking back like, yes, Marcus Houston, but Roger was funny.
Yeah.
And I think it was the dad.
The dad was.
He was always
Where?
like, I don't want you around my daughter.
Yeah.
He was funny as well. And then their mum was, which one had the
mum was
spicy mum?
funny, yeah.
They had the spicy mum.
She was
the
Takarato.
Bruv, the mum was spicy.
Yeah.
Yes,
wedge.
yes.
She was wedge. She was wedge. She needed to cook for man.
Oh, bruv, a lot of American US sitcom mums were spicy.
I think they
Do you
knew what
watch
they
Modern
was doing.
Family?
Well, who
Do you watch Modern Family?
Modern Family, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Bill Cosby's wife in the Cosby Show.
Was it
Felicia.
Rashad?
Yes. To this day.
That wasn't even a crush.
Spicy.
That was a flatten.
Yo.
It wasn't even a crush. That
Yo.
was a flatten. A flatten.
As Wilder
Woman.
says, to this day.
To this day.
To this day.
To this day.
To this day. As his mum.
Do you know what
Yeah.
Do you know what
I
it is?
still look-
Do you know what it is?
still
Do you know what it is with some
Yes.
women? Some women, right? They just got a look. It don't matter. They just got a look. When you look at them, you just think, "Oh my God, I want to bite off your face."
Yeah.
But anyway,
That'll go well.
we're digressing.
Domestic violence case.
Yo, so Drizzy, give me.
I'm gonna go with.
It's one of those two. It's got to be.
Oh man, I'm gonna miss.
why?
I'm gonna miss the babes. No, you know what? No. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of Keenan and Kel.
Oh,
Yeah.
why?
Just because, like, all I remember is the screw in the tin of tuna. I remember that. That was a big episode. Do you remember that? They were.
I don't wanna argue, or I don't wanna.
Thank you very much.
I don't wanna knock
Thanks for
your
your participation.
Thing. But did you think about the actual episodes and what?
No. This is the thing. They were funny. It was a funny show, but I'm thinking because I had the twins and their mum on top of that to look at.
Pause.
It was like, what's this? Not a pause, bruv.
You had the twins and the mum.
Yes, all three of them. Okay, cool. All right, say no more. Like, I can't lose that for Keenan and Kel for two guys, did it? Sorry. And Saved by the Bell had 3 hotties.
Right.
Let's not get it twisted.
Yeah. Oh, bruv. Yeah.
Let's not get confused.
Who was the girl in Showgirls?
She was the
She was
blonde
from
one.
Saved by the
Lark
Bell.
Prouveries. Lark Prouveries.
Is that her name?
Lark.
No, Lark
Prouveries.
was the sister in it.
She looks horrible now.
Dude, she
but
got an illness, man. You can't say
Oh,
that.
sorry, I
Yeah.
didn't know that you was shagged. But what I'm saying is, I didn't know it was. No, because when I saw the picture of her, she looked like the black version of what's the brother that topped himself in Batman.
Damn, Heath Ledger.
She looked like a black Heath Ledger.
She looks like a black.
That's what.
So
Holy
Cheryl says
moly.
she was in White Chicks.
What?
Who was in White
Kelly
Chicks?
Kapowski was in White Chicks.
Kelly Kapowski was in
think
White
she
Chicks.
was.
Was she in White Chicks for real?
Wasn't she?
Nah,
Someone
they
was
get-
in White
Girl
Chicks.
from Sweet Valley High.
Girl from
They're getting
Sweet
her
Valley
confused,
High.
man.
Yo,
Yeah.
Cheryl.
Same time.
Yo.
Same tribe, same
Yo,
tribe.
Cheryl, get your twins
Yeah, man.
and your appearance facts straight, yeah?
All right, so
He's aggressive, isn't he?
so basically, that was all right. So we're gonna put out one's got to go. The next one
Is going to go on the day of us recording. So
Yeah,
that's
so
going to be in 2 weeks'
fortnight.
time on a Thursday.
Right, so in 2 weeks on a Thursday, we're gonna put out another.
The 7th
We're gonna post another
March.
one's got to go.
Yeah.
It's gonna. I have a feeling this one's gonna be a really good.
It's different.
This one's gonna be a hard one.
It's
Pause.
different. Yeah.
It's gonna be.
you got the preview already.
And also we'll come back and stream that night when we're recording on the show.
Yo, T just checked in.
Yo.
T said her sister, but as long as I can keep one for myself. This guy's so
Them man there.
thirsty, man. Shout out to T.
T's gotta relax.
Show said Keenan and Kel can go. Yeah, that's it. Shout out to everyone on the Instagram.
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody on the Facebook.
The Fast Food Podcast.
Yeah, man.
Keep it moving. What's next? Talk to me.
Yeah. Listen, we got to get right into this.
Feeling small.
We got to get right into this. Shamima Begum.
Jeez. Okay, that's a good swerve.
Shamima Begum.
Yep. How you feel?
Basically, let's kind of
Oh yeah.
let's talk about what's been happening. Obviously, we know she was 15 years old when she was groomed
Yeah.
from the UK and moved to Syria to join
To get serious.
to join her groomer. Would we say?
She probably
You
had
make it-
groomers.
Bro, you make it sound like Kelly was involved or something, man. Her
Bruv,
groomer.
when I was
Bruv.
when I was reading up on the story, it felt like
Robert was part of this.
Robert was definitely
Or Bruce,
in the
his big
background
brother.
orchestrating the thing.
Yeah.
But anyway, she moved to Syria when she was 15. She left home against her parents' wishes to join her husband, who was part of the terrorist group ISIS.
Yeah.
Islamic State, yeah.
Yeah. Fast forward, all of a week ago, she's on the BBC, or she's in front of journalists and media saying that she wants to come home because at the time, I don't think she had given birth to her baby yet, but she was like, I need to get home because I don't feel safe and I'm in a bit of a predicament and I want to give birth to my child in the UK because she feels like it's safer and she's already lost 2 children. Do we know how she lost her 2 children?
I'm in the Vossi.
Right. Because that's what I was trying to research on before we got here. But that's basically, this situation sparked up a lot of debate.
Oh, yeah.
Online, on Twitter, everywhere. And the mad thing about it is because I've been on training with my new job and I actually didn't catch the story when it dropped. It was one of my tutors that was like, have you heard about this thing going on? I was like, what's that? She was like, this woman from blah, blah, blah. Anyway. And then 2-2s, I got home and then it was just all over the news and blah, blah, blah. So, like what I do with most stories that come out, is I try not to pass too much judgment until I get enough information to,
from both sides.
Yeah, to just...
not just one side, but both sides.
Yeah, to feel it out, understand what's going on.
Yeah.
Like, I don't claim, like, this podcast, if people think this podcast is, we are well versed in a lot of shit. We don't know shit, man.
Speak for yourself, bro.
Like, we don't know. So don't quote us on stuff and then go in our comments and go, you don't,
No,
it's
but
not that, it's this, it's not that, it's this.
They take it personally. Like, a lot of people get offended.
Yeah.
A lot of people have opinions, and I think that there must be a reason why they listen to us in the first place.
Yeah,
so,
we don't know. We don't know. But
I don't know.
We don't know. But what we do know is obviously
we can give an opinion on
people
what we do.
People go through things, and we can imagine, or we can empathize, or we can be in a place where we can understand.
Put their shoes on.
That's important. We can
understand. You know. So I was like, even my mother-in-law was talking about it, and she obviously already had her opinion on it. And as soon as, like, this is me all day long, as soon as someone comes into my confinements and gives me an opinion directly on something that I don't know about, I'm like, why are you so ready to just
chew it up?
Straight away.
And spit it out.
So anyway, long and short story, she wants to come back home. I then checked it out online. And I was torn for a minute. Pause for a minute. I was like, what? Like, I didn't know how to feel. Part of me was like, well, she's gone and joined this group.
Yeah.
And she's
what age though?
But she's at the same time, she's not. To me, she's coming across like she doesn't really have any remorse for it. And we know that things have got. We know. Listen, heads are getting chopped off. People getting bombed. Kids are dying, children are dying, women are getting shot. There's the whole thing's popping off over there, and
has been for how long?
And has been for a long time.
Like it's new.
But at the same time, she even mentioned when the bombings happened in Manchester, and didn't feel any type of way about that. She said that was a retaliation. So I was like,
okay, go on,
Well, she said it was a retaliation, which is quite possibly the truth, right? But I was like, okay. Like, are you like, okay? So you're trying to get back here, but then you're
not bothered.
You're not
empathetic.
You're
lost their lives.
You're not going, oh, listen, I fucked up and I did this, and this is not something I really condone. But you know, I'm just trying to make amends now and whatnot. She's just like, yeah, I can see this and this is this and this and that, and I'm like, right, okay, and you want to come home, bitch? Like. So I put up on my Facebook a post, and I, obviously when I was doing it as well, boys, is the thing about it is part of me knows how Great Britain is, and the way that we are designed, and the way that some of our people think, and some of our British folk think. And I was like, I want to put this post out because I want to see.
It's going to pull some people's pants down.
I want to see how people really truly feel about this situation. And obviously,
bring them out of the closet.
Like, my Facebook popped off, and we had comments. I don't know how many comments is on there now, over 60. And
thanks.
I was like, fucking hell, is this how you feel? And still at that point, I hadn't made my judgment. I still was trying to figure it out in my own head, because it's just like, it's one of them things like, oh man. And I was, again, as I said, I was torn. So I want to put it over to you guys. How do you feel about the situation? I don't want to, obviously there's an update on that now, but I want to talk about obviously how it started. And then, you know what I mean, get your feelings on it. How do you feel?
The way I broke it down was that, okay, she did, I'm thinking that the first thing that pops to mind is the fact that she went away when she was 15.
Yeah.
That being said, when I was 15 years old, I did some really dumb shit.
Yeah.
I really made some poor decisions, poor decisions, which had an impact on my life, maybe up till like my early 30s.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So Just being honest, I'm not gonna share it to you.
You're not gonna divulge.
But at some point, I probably will.
That'd be nice.
But looking at that and the things that I experienced throughout my life, I was thinking to myself, raw, like that the mentality that I had then, as opposed to maybe in my 20s or in my 30s or even now in my 40s, is totally different.
Right.
So when she looks back at herself in 10 years, she might think, wow, that come across like I had some issues, mental issues, some real deep-rooted issues. I was willing to leave my family.
Yeah.
I felt like I wanted to belong to this Islamic State. I wanted to be part of it. I went out there and I had children, lost children. I've suffered severe trauma. And I'm not trying to make out that she's a victim. I'm not. No. But I'm sure that whoever recruits within Islamic State are very good at what they do.
Yeah. And they target.
And they say all the right things to the girls
Yeah.
or the boys that are vulnerable.
Yep.
And say exactly what they need to hear. Same way there's man out there, there's gangs on the road that will say, blood, look, your trainers are shit, bro. Let me get you some kicks, bro.
Yeah.
And then give them kicks.
And finesse.
And then finesse them and say, look, do this for me, blood.
Yeah.
What's the difference in someone that lives here and is affiliated to a gang as opposed to someone that goes out and starts doing things for Islamic State? Is there a difference? That's what I'd like to put out there.
It was funny because obviously she was, like, I don't know how much involvement she had in it in terms of activity. All I do know is that her husband was active.
Okay.
And apparently he's disappeared now.
He's in jail, supposedly.
He's apparently he was converted to Islam as well.
I think he's from Holland.
Yeah, there you go.
Them Dutchmen there.
Yeah, them Dutchmen there. So I was like, okay, cool. He's obviously that's been obviously a factor in it, but she's seen a lot and she's been through a lot, and it's weird because people were like, leave her over there.
A lot of people are saying that, but I'm thinking...
People were like, leave her over there. She's a detriment. She's a detriment. She's national security.
Yeah.
She's dangerous. She's gonna come back here
And do what?
eat off the council, eat off this and eat. And I'm
Like everybody else.
but I was like, I was thinking, Trim. I was like, but if she does come back here, trust me, the government is not having her just be on the road walking around the place.
Like nothing. She ain't going to get ahead.
She will be under heavy surveillance. She probably will be on 24 lockdown.
She'll be in some high risk list.
She'll be she's not going to just be in society. She's
going to have
on
a
road.
chip and
that's what people. And this
hole.
is what paranoid people do. This is what Britain. A lot of people in Britain do. Just go like this. Oh, dismiss it. Act like it doesn't exist, act like it's not here, and then think, oh, it'll go away. But hold on a minute. I personally think it'll be worse, her staying over there. I feel like we can learn things from this situation. I feel like
got loads of information.
I feel she's got loads of information.
Come on now, use your brain.
That we can talk to her, we can get her to open up to us. If we bring her back home, that could be one of her...
It could be a conditions.
Yeah. Yo, okay, cool. We'll let you back in the country, but this is...
on this basis.
Because you fucked up, and you fucked up bad. Because it's like, obviously, it's like, personally, it feels like, not my child, but it feels like our child. She's a British citizen, bottom line. And this is what people are doing. Oh, leave her over there. But she's born here. As she was born here.
How would you feel? This is what I put out there, even in the group.
Yeah.
Like, because everybody has their opinion. But I said, what would you do if it was? And I tried to make it a broader scope. I said, what would you do if it was your child or my child?
Yeah.
So that I'm not trying to make it like, so you have to make an emotional decision based on it. It's all logic.
Right.
What would you do?
Yeah.
And I think to myself, if Shia got himself into something and whatever, I would say, bring my boy home, blood.
Yeah.
Let him sort himself out.
We'll deal with the matter
when he gets
back.
Yeah.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And it depends on, like, people saying, oh, look what you've done to your family. You've destroyed your family's life. You've done this, you've done that. Yeah, she has had that. But who knows what she experienced to want to run away from her family in the first place?
Yeah.
Who knows what she experienced with the fact that she felt like she didn't want to be around the people that was meant to love her?
Yep.
Who knows? We just don't know. But we're there quick judging up the thing.
That's what I'm saying.
So so for me personally, if she comes back or not, it doesn't change my life.
No.
It doesn't change my life.
It's
Don't her family deserve to be have her back and know that she's safe?
Right. It's a thing for me where she has to pay.
Oh, 100%. She deserves. There should be consequences.
And initially, because people on my timeline like shoot her. I'm like,
okay, cool.
I'm like, okay.
What's this fucking duck hunt or something?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Why?
Some Nintendo thing.
All right. And then other people on my timeline going, she needs to answer to the things that she's done.
Yeah, accountability, 100%.
And we need to investigate that sort of situation. So that I was like, you know what, this is the thing, and that's how I feel. Anyway, push comes to shove. 2 days later,
go on, because you're just rolling to something. Go on.
her citizenship has been revoked.
Yeah.
Officially by the
Home security, right?
Home secretary.
Yeah, the Home Secretary.
But at the same time, remember, her child is still a British citizen.
Yeah.
And they cannot leave that child there.
They're trying to fling her over. They're trying to send her to Bangladesh.
Yeah.
She could get...
And Bangladeshi people was like, no, you ain't coming in.
You ain't coming here, and it's warm.
Peak.
And then she said like she'll try and apply for like a Dutch citizenship because of the husband. The worrying thing is, when these things happen, it really kind of puts certain things into perspective in regards to like, that's how you feel.
Yeah.
Oh, it just took something like this for you to say how you feel comfortable enough to really say how you feel, and you look at them like a wolf in sheep's clothing, like, oh, that's how you really feel.
But on your Facebook, you was going like you're righteous.
Yeah, but then it's like, oh, that's how you feel about them. They're not that too far away from me.
And
That's right. There you go.
Do you see what I'm saying?
And to continue on from that, Drizzy, the fact of the matter is, right, when you're of an ethnic minority, and you decide to do anything fuckery outside of the country, if you're not white, you can.
So is it about race?
You can get your citizenship revoked, rude boy.
Yeah, but is it about race?
It is.
So hold on a minute. So if the Begum, Bungala Begum or whatever her name is, if she was
white,
Chandler.
If she was
white,
Tracy Reynolds,
Vanessa.
Nah, Vanessa's a banging name.
Okay,
but if
that's right,
Vanessa's a banging name.
That's right.
But if she was that, are they saying, nah, done with you? Stay where you did.
She's coming home, bro.
She's coming home.
She's coming home.
If she's
one of her own.
Yeah, if she was
she's coming home.
Something Rose.
We'll deal with her when she gets back.
She'll
and then the story will just go poof.
Yep.
Maybe.
But because
but do we know if that's a fact?
Bruv, the thing about it is with media, they pump things up, hype things up, and even when I was looking at Shamina,
Shamina,
you get a look, you get a vibe from her that she has seen some shit. You also get a vibe that she's not white, and she wears the whole garb, and she's she's Muslim anyway, right? Is she Muslim anyway?
Yeah, she's
right. So she's Muslim anyway. So that there tells you from certain eyes that they're already judging you.
You don't fit,
regardless of what you've done already. Bruv, even me, it's crazy. Even me sitting on the train going to work every day, seeing other women looking like her because of this incident this week, I'm looking at them like this, and I'm like, gee.
Could have been you.
Check yourself.
Relax, man.
You gotta
relax. Yeah. But that's what the media does. That's what they portray. Right? Or they all dress like this. Same with black people. Hoodies. Blah blah blah. Look, watch him. Be careful. He's there. He's. It's what they put out. It's the propaganda.
Yeah.
Right.
Real.
And so when I was watching it, I was like, no, take that emotion out of it.
Yeah. Let's get logical.
Deal with what's going on right now. She was 15, and people go, oh, when I was 15, she's old enough to know. Oh, when you was 15, John,
when you was 15, you was
still getting your clothes washed.
John, you was looking at your fucking neighbor getting dressed next door, and you was laying off yourself with your right hand and your tub of fucking blue cream in the other hand. Don't take the piss, John. And Jennifer, you dirty little shit. You was probably getting laying down by some 23-year-old from down the street. He used to come around he's come around to do homework, mommy. Yeah. And he was getting laying down by 23-year-old Robert. Yeah. Don't ever play yourself. You got to relax.
So what I will say is that obviously it's been.
It sounds a bit. Sorry, go on. Finish.
No, her citizenship's been, because I'm trying to wrap it up.
Yeah. Oh right.
Her citizenship's been revoked, and apparently she's going to appeal for it. And her parents are going to try and get involved in it. And I'm just hoping that something good comes out of it in a sense of
something positive. Yeah.
If we can get into the crux of why young girls at 15 from UK want to go over there and join that shit, and how we can stop it or minimize it or find out Wagwan. I'd rather that instead of dismissing it, leaving it over there, and let this whole shit keep happening. Because as we were saying on the timeline today, Wezzy, respect to you, but at the same time, Wezzy was like, oh, leave her there, boom, 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 boom. And I'm like, hold on a minute, bro. The British Empire have done so much fucking over these
rape and pillage
over years, centuries, and decades. And you're talking about this one chick that's gone to join ISIS. I'm not saying that one chick has. I'm saying this particular one that we're talking about
we don't know.
Has gone. When your Great Britain and your Great Britain,
it's a fucking mess.
Is a fucking shambles.
It's a fucking mess. It's a mess.
Can I also just? I know you want to wrap it up in that, but hasn't many gone away, done exactly this, and come back? What's the difference between her?
Bruv, paedophiles have left paedophiles have left Great Britain, gone over there, chop them nasty, chop the done nastiness, chop young children and come back to the team
and walking
amongst us calm. So like, don't do that
righteous thing.
The righteous thing. And this is what you bruv. It's like that's why I get mad, and I don't get mad because
little African girls' titties in the pictures and shit.
Bruv, did you see that?
The brother, but he's not English.
Bruv. But the fuck,
come on,
like the fuckery that happens. And what people accept and look over, and then the things that get blown up in the media and shown and perpetuated, people go, oh, this and that and this and that. Fix the fuck up and open your eyes. And that's what I'm trying to tell man out here. Open up your eyes to things. Don't just look at something and go, okay, this is how I feel about it and that's it. Do some damn research. Man are telling me they've done research, bruv. You ain't done enough.
Reading the Sun's not enough.
This fucking Sun.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, or some little 1 minute clip on Instagram.
Bruv, anyway, let's keep it moving, man. Smollett, man. Smollett, bro.
I can't say his name. Is that his name? Smollett.
Bro.
Like a mullet with an S.
Smollett, bro.
Yeah.
Trim?
Yeah, what's that about? What happened to them?
So I was listening to the last podcast because I asked Drizzy, when did we talk about Smollett?
The last one.
The last one.
The last podcast. And I started off talking about it in a way that, for me, because I didn't know enough information, was a little bit more empathetic to the situation. But in the back of my mind, I always knew that wasn't.
I did alert to that, no?
You did.
I thought I was spot on.
No, Trim, straight away you did.
I wasn't playing.
I was playing
Sherlock Trim.
Yeah, I was playing the boy, let me, because I said on the podcast, it could come out that this is real shit, and then we're mocking him on the podcast.
And we'll apologise.
Yeah, because I was talking about him getting 6 inches in him and all that sort of
Subways. Meat.
And I did say something ain't right. But you was directly Trim. You was directly Drizzy. Was directly like, nah. Drizzy even said, right, you know what, bro?
Something doesn't add up.
In Augusta. So anyway, right? And let's hear the thing now, right?
Yeah.
Yesterday, we're all talking about the Smollett thing again because obviously it's come up in the news now. everyone's talking about how the two African Breers that were a part of the cast of...
Convenient that they're African, huh?
Yeah.
Nigerians to be exact,
were friends of his and were involved in it. Because obviously they got arrested and they said to the police, listen, he's our brethren. What are you talking about? Like, I know him.
Yeah.
So they were like, you know him?
Yeah.
And obviously started...
It's Jussie.
Yeah.
I know him, it's Jussie.
It's Jussie.
It's Big J.
Yeah, Big
Jussie. You know, he's...
Gay J.
It's Jussie.
Gay J. Bruv.
His name is Jussie, but we call him Jussie.
He's clearly
and
Jussie, we call him
Jussie.
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 With pips.
Jussie, come Jussie.
Jussie with pips. You know, a little lemon twist.
So yeah, so we were like, rah. So the news was like, yeah, these guys are involved. They're investigating it. They've been released.
Yeah.
And now things are unfolding. So even over the course of like yesterday and today, I'm thinking, bruv, I keep checking my Twitter, I keep checking my Instagram. I'm thinking we're gonna get an update in a minute.
Very shortly.
Yeah. And I think I boosted something over to you directly because academics, even though he's a prick, put something up on the Instagram of the two brothers in the store buying ballies and hats and things of that nature to go do the move.
Yeah, yo. The bit I don't get is the MAGA part. Where are they going with MAGA? Why are they Nigerian MAGAs?
MAGA has
in Chicago.
Lies, man.
In Chicago.
You know people that, who's going to do that? They are on a brave.
Bro, in Chirac. In Chirac, you're promoting, MAGA.
Before you get lit up.
Yeah, man.
Them man, they will light you up.
Bro,
so where you going?
Keith will just pop you off, bro.
Smollett in his man.
What's disrespectful is he made up all these lies.
Whoa.
Sorry.
I still don't know.
Bruv,
I'm just saying it's likely that he is being he's being a dunderhead. Okay. He's likely to be doing stupidness right now, but at the same time, we just don't know. Something's not tallying up. There may be some truth to it.
The whole damn story is tallying up.
He's been arrested, bro.
Yeah, he's not a suspect.
Okay, yeah, I've been arrested. Do you know how many times I've been arrested?
Bruv, I've been arrested only maybe. I don't. Bruv,
yeah, that's you.
Bruv. I don't think I've been arrested. Bruv.
Okay.
I don't think I have.
No. If you'd been arrested, you know about the blue mat. You know what I mean?
No. Yeah, I have been
and you
arrested.
have to read the bail sheet.
Do you know what? I have been arrested.
Oh, it takes long.
Congratulations,
and
guys.
I'm trying to take as long. I read it. When you get arrested, you try to read that shit.
Well fucking done.
So slow.
Juice is like, what a surprise.
Would you want a cookie?
Yeah.
Well done.
That's not a big thing. I'm not saying it like, oh, big up, fuck off. But I'm saying when you get arrested, because you got to read that stupid shit because you think I'm going to be in it for about 8
I've been arrested, but not long. I wasn't in jail for long.
They said let him out.
I was on my way to
Newcastle.
to Newcastle. The car got stopped. The person who was driving was chauffeuring us,
right?
And they were like, "Oh, you're doing too much. You're going too fast."
Yeah.
So we had to go to the police station.
Is that arrested, bruv? That's not arrested.
Fingerprinted. We got held for a couple hours.
Yeah, the only reason why you got fingerprinted is because they want you on the radar.
Yeah,
that's the only reason. You did not
this big
cause
black
anything.
motherfucker.
They should have had to dispose of all of that shit because you didn't do nothing.
Yeah,
you had to commit a crime.
Yeah, I don't.
Bro, request that.
We'll talk about being arrested at some point.
Smollett and the Moulay Rice or whatever, he's not good, bro.
He's not good.
He's not good, and it shows.
Drizzy,
you know the funny thing is, right?
Yeah.
I didn't clock this at the time, but Taraji, who's another babes in... Taraji P. Henson, yeah, sorry.
She must have warm.
She's another babe in Negro-dom.
She's got warm nani.
Yeah.
DFS nani.
Her nani
like sofa
must be like a you know when you get in a sleeping bag.
Yeah.
And it's cozy and it's like it's toasty.
Yeah.
You know when you put your duvet, you put your duvet in the radiator for a little bit, and you just chuck it on you, and you're like, ooh, it's like you're sliding your things in your condom, just like ooh, like just that nice
on like a cold winter night.
You have safe sex.
Of course. You know what I mean?
You're winning a gun.
I told you, I've never had STD. Long may that continue, bro.
I forgot.
Can't you get STD on your pubes or something?
I don't know, bro.
Bruv, I forgot when I had safe sex. The last time I had safe sex.
That's fantastic. Shout out to Shire. Big up yourself, Mayo. Right, so listen. But the Taraji P. Henson, she must have.
Shire
apparently, she tweeted out something like, "Oh my gosh," when it first broke out.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
A lot of celebrities.
go buy his music or something like that. It's like, hold on.
Lee Daniels.
If I've been attacked and I'm an artist, forget sending people to my links and where to buy my music. I've been attacked and I want your sympathy. Yeah. Right? But the thing is, he played so many cards. He played the race card. Yeah. I'm black in America.
Fuckery.
That's a problem already. Yeah, right? Then he was like, the current environment that we're in right now with the whole Trump thing, it's like Trump supporters are normally generally just generalized as being racist people because of their fearless leader. So it's like you're black, and because you came out as being like you're gay, so you're using the race card, the homosexuality card,
and the black
the
card.
racist card.
Us as a people, we're like, you're gay, cool, we'll do that another day. But you're black, first and foremost. Yeah. We're fucking standing up for you because you're black. Yeah. And we know, and we all know him, and like, you know, it's cool. Like, we're supporting you because you're black. Yeah. The gay thing doesn't even come into it. It's you're black and you're getting fucked. You was getting fucked up on some slavery type.
Yeah, and this is what initially. That's what I'm saying, Drizzy. Initially, I was like, raw. If this was happening to this Bray, that's fuckery. Yeah. Regardless,
if it's for real, whether you're black, whether you're gay, it doesn't matter. Whether you're whatever, it doesn't make no difference. This is messed up. You are not meant to be getting moved to right now.
But now he's lying.
Are you sure?
Bruv, he's lying. He's a lying king.
There's too much stories coming out, man.
Fuck you lying.
Yo,
you always lying.
The book they used to do the ransom note, because obviously they watch movies, but the magazine they cut up for the words to do the ransom note,
they did that.
They forgot to recycle that, so that was just there. So when police went to the little rate, that's missing quite a few words. All right, it matches up with the letters out you in the ransom note.
They are foolish.
Bruv.
They're not even foolish, they're foolish.
Word is, because you know Black Twitter, when you want to find some shit, Black Twitter will find that shit for you. Just give them about half an hour, 45 minutes, they'll find some shit.
I want to talk to you about black shitter.
Whoa. Damn, bro.
I want to talk to you about Black Twitter at some point because I don't know who's Black Twitter.
Okay, cool. We'll get to that.
Black.
But then apparently he was a bit concerned about his role in Empire.
Oh right, his role. Okay.
Like, not like foreplay. No. He's talking about his career. He's worried about his career. Yeah. And apparently it's coming across like he did this. Clearly didn't think about it properly, but he did this in like a vote of feel sorry for me. Right. You're not gonna fire me when I've gone through something like that, are you? Do you know what I mean?
Something to do with his salary.
Right. So the latest findings now from the police is they're saying he staged this because he wasn't happy with the salary he was getting on Empire.
What makes you do that? Oh, do you know what? I don't think I'm getting paid enough. Punch me in my face,
how much did you pay the
brother?
African man them to bust his head?
Yeah, how much?
Was it like three and
a half grand?
Is that it?
Yeah, but the time you switch that into Niger money, that's, you know what I mean?
Bruv, that man quadruple. Bruv, that man there look wham though, bruv.
Yo, there was the one that was closest to the cashier. Yeah, he looked when I looked at it, wham. I was like, yeah, if you was going to try to put a noose on me, I'll try struggle a little bit, but you're probably a nigga getting it on me anyway. But he was like...
But why put a noose? Why put a black man put a noose around a black man's head?
That's the environment of Trump's America. That happens, no one will be like, oh wow, whoa, that's weird. It's just like
some white Nigerians or some white South Africans.
Yeah, bro,
they would have had fun doing that.
Because he didn't think about it.
They would have nearly murked him.
I will hang him for free.
They might have properly choked him as well. He didn't think about it. He probably saw his brothers at Subway.
What bleach was poured on him?
I don't know, bro.
Because from until now he was
Parazon.
He was on the news. He was on Good Morning.
Yeah, America.
He didn't look like he had nothing poured on him.
He didn't have no domestos, I tell you that.
Yo, he was convinced with them tears though.
Bruv, he's an actor.
He's an actor, so he can do that. He can make his. He
cried in front of the black woman. He could, and you know them symbolic black women that is almost like your mother or your grandma. He cried in front of them,
right? Because he did it with her
for that fuckery. Yeah, he deserved to get
a chop in your throat. Yeah. You know when you chop someone in their throat, right on that bit there, the epic.
Hold on, but I think we're overlooking.
Right
I think we're overlooking the part he really should have got thumped in the throat for.
What is the going on?
When he shouted out, I'm what?
The gay Tupac.
Come again?
Why did he say he was
said he's the gay Tupac.
Of all
what?
Of all the names to pick, the gay Tupac.
The gay Tupac. Why?
It sounds too staged.
Bruv.
Why did he call himself
Yeah,
the
but gay
Tupac?
and Tupac, like putting the two
Bruv.
together. Tupac was quite straight about the fact that he talked about homosexuality within the rap or within the music industry that he didn't really fuck with.
Yeah, but
so
bro,
to try and put the two together was kind of weird.
Tupac caught a case for rape, bruv, if correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, but not a gay one though.
No.
Tupac was not thumping no man in their bum.
My point is, like, he was so far away from.
Yeah, the opposite. Yeah.
But then because you got attacked. I don't know if it was that. It felt like it was recorded a little bit.
Shouts out to Tupac.
I'm the gay Tupac. R.I.P. Tupac each and every time. If you are in Bahamas, don't come out now because then they'll be
don't come out because
he's in Cuba.
Shamina,
yeah, but it was this weird, like. Okay, you're black and you're gay. All right, cool. But
what's wrong with being gay?
Wait. But as a society, we're way more accepting of that than before.
Of what?
Of your sexual preference.
Homosexuality.
Yeah, he rounded it off better, but
Yeah, right. But that don't give you the right to scream out, "You're the gay Tupac." I'm not having that. Not
why
on my
did
watch.
he have to say anything?
Yeah.
He died when he said that.
And you know what he said?
died.
Oh yeah.
Fully died.
And you know what? They came up to me and they punched me in the face. And you know what? I punched them back.
No,
I punched them right back.
No, you didn't.
And
No,
I
you
thought-
didn't. No, you
I
didn't.
thought, bro,
No, you
What, like
didn't.
that? No, you didn't.
I punched him.
Because that
right.
wham
Did you see the way he done it?
Nigerian brother.
Look at that. If he had punched that, if he punched my brother, what?
So
Could you imagine him chomping him?
So are we feeling like more is to come with the story?
Coming soon on Netflix.
But yeah.
More to come.
On Netflix.
Are we feeling like more is going to come out about this
On
situation?
Netflix. You know what he's gonna do now? He's gonna probably try and speak to the same woman again on Good Morning America and go.
He can't go nowhere no more.
Confession time and just confess everything.
All right. Did you watch the Steve Harvey and
Mo'Nique
interview?
exchange. Yes.
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
You brought it to my attention because I forgot about the Mo'Nique thing, but then this was cool. They both made valid points.
Yeah.
If anyone in this room is going for a hard time, I would like to feel that I would reach out to you and try and see what mental space you're in and what exactly is
So what
happening.
you're saying, Monique's mentally fuckery.
I did not say that,
Right.
but what I was alluding to was I just want to see how you're thinking
Right.
to see how far this is going and what you want to do about it, right? But on the flip side, my grandmother always used to tell me there's many ways to skin a cat.
Yeah.
And I think that, and I think that
Since your bus is
Mo'Nique went about it the wrong way. She had access to so many platforms, but she used it the wrong way, like screaming out, boycott Netflix.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen. You know why? Because people either watching football, go to the cinema, or on Netflix. No one's boycotting Netflix just like that. You have to give me a valid reason, like an email that shows all the facts. I need facts.
Do we agree that she died? Do we all agree?
No, because she was on the show. So
No, when I say
her career, like blackballed. Yeah.
She's died
because she won. What was it, Oscar or something like that?
The fact, this is the thing, right?
Yeah. It's not over for her,
The
though.
whole Netflix story thing came out a while back, and everybody were like, right, everybody had their feelings about it. I was like, you know what, in this day and age, don't expect handouts. If you're going to do something within the industry and you already got a name and a certain amount of fame, you need to go and push that and make your own shit out of it and get Netflix to pay you accordingly. If Netflix is telling you they're going to give you this amount of money, there's no way you're going to be able to get any more money out of them because they are the power.
They're running it.
They're the power that be, and even whether you feel disgruntled or not, that's what they're offering you. So if you want more money, go and bust your ting properly, and then let them call you.
They'll come back.
Right. She doesn't have a divine right to. She doesn't have a divine right to request and receive more than they was offering on the table. I get that.
She was causing problems,
right?
too.
But it's the way she was causing again.
What do you call causing problems?
How you word things.
Yeah,
it's how you word things.
Fair enough.
You know.
That was when the waters kicked in.
I'm telling you right now, each and every one of us here, if we're around Oprah or we're in the mix with Oprah, she's not letting us go. She's gonna go, Trim, safe brother, put him on. Drizzy, safe brother, put him on. Because we know how to conduct ourselves.
Yeah,
and it ain't about shocking and jiving. It ain't about cooning because Oprah's black.
Yeah.
So
no, that's not true. That's not just because she's black doesn't mean you can't coon.
Yeah, but no, it doesn't mean that you can't coon, but it doesn't. It's
true.
almost like
she's not a bounty.
Yeah, but she.
You can be a bounty, but she's not a bounty.
Oprah's a gatekeeper. Oprah's a gatekeeper. She's also black, so if she's looking at you and I, she's also looking at another black person. Mm-hmm. So in that sense, she's not gonna give you the runaround, and you're not gonna have to go, oh, Mrs. Oprah, could you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Why do you think that? Why do you think that you don't have to?
Because I think
you're not going to have to. Not saying you don't have. Bruv, I don't know what you're gonna do when you go. If you had a meeting with Oprah, I don't know what you're gonna say to her in there. You might open your batty-hole and go, "Yo, Oprah, it's all yours." Or you might go in there as the person I know. And
that might speed up the process.
I would like to be a part.
Anyhow, Oprah gets there, she's getting flattened, bro. Yeah. I wanna hit the
like
jackpot.
Oprah. I would like to be a part.
Oprah would catch your body, you know.
Co-sign me.
Yeah.
She basically Mo'Nique got the co-sign and shagged the co-sign by going on stage on one of her shows and telling her to suck my dick.
And Lee Daniels, who does Empire and other movies. Will Packer as well, I think.
Why would you do that? You wouldn't do that
because she's got issues, blood.
But Trim, okay, you got issues. But deal with them accordingly. Don't go out. Me and you got issues.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go out there and go, I'm not gonna go on a show or go on another episode of my podcast and go, fuck Trimmer, he's a pussyhole, he's this and that. I'm gonna come to you and go, Trim, bro, you know that time where and you go, Trim, you go, G, I know, bro, rare, and we keep it moving, and no one knows shit.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
It's true.
She, by her saying suck my dick,
she locked everything out.
She shagged the whole shit.
Yeah, because she's not on any of those levels.
Oprah Winfrey doesn't have to do nothing,
bro.
She's already bust.
She's done her,
Oprah
many
Winfrey,
times. Stedman makes her bust.
Nah. He's trying a thing. He's just there to make it look good, man. Stedman ain't doing shit.
Stedman gives
Hey, Oprah, listen.
The Sted.
If you need some young blood in your system, holla.
Yeah.
Listen, but Oprah's got her own TV network. So you
had been. She done got that. She's got
her own magazine line. I subscribe to her podcast, and she has so many different celebs. Like the last one I downloaded, Michael B. Jordan on there talking about how you have to do this, and this, and then like the process. And then after being Killmonger, he had to go do therapy because he got so deep into the character.
Yeah, he went in.
He had to go get therapy just to kind of bring him back to normal life.
Right.
Like Oprah's got her hands in so many pots and pans and pies. That's someone you should want in your fucking corner.
But no, it's not even that though, Drizzy. Because say if Oprah is doing fuckery, you wouldn't condone it.
No,
but at the same time, you wouldn't lose your integrity by saying to Oprah, listen, I'm not really too into that, but I would like to do this with you.
Yeah.
I'd like to still do a venture, and I would like to, but this part of it, you come on, bruv. Everybody's got something. Everybody knows what they're doing, bruv.
But you know what I think about the whole
shagged.
The thing I think about the whole Mo'Nique thing.
Yeah.
It seems like she feels like she's her own entity.
She's
she
shagging
feels
them.
like
She feels entitled.
She's entitled.
Yeah, she does. No, but she feels like she's put herself in such a position that she can say what she wants to people and be who she wants. She's trying to be true to form, I believe.
Yeah.
But that's
everybody
on the
to
outside.
her detriment.
Hold on. Yeah, to her detriment. But she still feels like she's been true to herself. So no matter what, she's been successful. No matter what, she's got what she's happy with. I think she's not. She does. Even if she didn't get any more money, she wouldn't care because she's
I think
been
she does
successful.
though, Trim. Because if she didn't care, you wouldn't hear about it.
No. But people
She still wants a
being
position.
called on these shows. If you're not being called, you don't go, oh, can I be on your show?
No, but Steve Harvey's her brethren.
Yeah.
And
She said something like
her in the conversation with Steve Harvey was,
Yeah.
Steve Harvey said to her, Mo'Nique, we had conversations
In the
cut.
Yeah.
And I told you this is my stance on it. And I told you when you shagged and you told them lot to suck my dick, that would not be a good idea to do. And at the end of the day, I'm not going to put myself on my career and my family and my food
and my
on the ledge
for you.
For your shags.
Yeah, definitely. But how did she get on the Steve Harvey show? Did she say, "Oh, please, Steve, can I come on your show?"
No. But
that's
he
neither here nor
gave
there,
her
though,
the
Trim.
platform.
Isn't it?
He gave her the platform and she accepted.
She was
Obviously,
there.
Of course.
It's his show. It's like, you want to come on? Do you want to come and
come
talk
and-
about
She
this?
needs to say her piece clearly.
Yeah, but she needs that TV
She's been
exposure.
saying her piece though, Trim.
She says a lot.
Yeah. She's been saying.
I'm not saying she said anything right. I'm not saying that.
You're playing
What
the
I'm
way.
saying-
It's the
but at the
way.
same time, not what I'm saying is Steve Harvey still thinks she's relevant because if not, he wouldn't have had her on the show. It's not just a
I
brethren
think Steve
thing.
Harvey's a good person, and she's.
He is a good
brethren,
person,
and
but
that's
at
her
the same
brethren.
time,
That's his brethren.
But
and-
he's still there to get ratings, and if he can see how Mo'Nique can put ratings on his show, he's gonna have her on the show.
Yeah, but of course, I believe. I agree.
She's still fire. Like
I
people
agree
still-
with you,
and she's still talented.
I
and
agree
you can't
with
take
you,
it away. It's
what's
undeniable.
But what's happening with Mo'Nique and how I can't speak for anyone else, but how I feel about Mo'Nique is it's almost like she's coming across like, as you said, entitled and like, oh, you know, I should be here and I should be in this position and I can say fuck you and I can see look who we look up to as moguls and people who've made it in the industry they've said fuck you.
Yeah.
They've all said fuck
But
you.
it's how.
There's many ways to say fuck you.
It's how.
It's how you say fuck
excuse
you.
me.
Use your success to fuck everyone neatly and finesse them bomber club.
Finesse them at the same time because
Yeah.
you know how it is. You play the game. You go, all right, cool, yeah, but really, don't worry. I've got I know what I'm doing.
Cause
I know what I'm doing.
You know who Mo'Nique reminds
But
me
when
of?
you say directly fuck you, peak. Anyway,
Yeah, she got into herself. She's a comedian and she got into her own hype and she died.
which leads me on to Dame Dash.
What I was gonna say, Mo'Nique is the female version of Dame.
Dame.
They both use all their platforms to scream and shout.
And I-
And,
me.
and I've been telling man from day one, yeah, no matter what happens, like, you can't take away what happened with Rockefeller.
At all.
Rockefeller
Staple.
was like we came up on that.
Easily.
So
Yeah, of course.
so Jay-Z, Biggs, and Dame Dash started that thing. They patterned that whole independent
Yep.
selling
That was
music.
them.
That was them. They
But Master P did it too.
after.
Yeah, but they did it on a different
After.
scale.
Did he do it after?
Now he was before.
He
He was before.
Thank you.
He was before.
He was before.
He was before.
Bruv, Rockefeller
Master
was
P.
before Master P,
was
bruv.
before. But Master P was the Diddy. Master P
Rockefeller
was the Diddy.
Rockefeller was before
Remember when
Master P.
Master P?
Rockefeller was what,
Master P
96?
was the Forbes top earner for.
When did the na and all that come out? When did that drop? 2000, bro.
No way. Really?
Yes,
First before
don't get
that.
twisted.
I thought it was before that.
I felt so. But anyway, go on.
Bruv,
90s.
so what's all right? Okay, Reasonable Doubt came out way
96,
before
yeah.
the Master P
Okay, yeah,
era.
yeah.
So Reasonable Doubt was Rockefeller Records, where Jay-Z, Biggs, and Dame Dash
Yeah.
went to Def Jam and said, "No, you're not going to sign Jay-Z. We're going to partner up."
Yeah.
So they started that whole partnership up where they're going to
debatable.
we'll use you as a distribution. And everybody else patterned it from that point. I'm
Yeah,
not saying-
that
I'm
was
not
volume-
saying-
that was
I'm not
volume
saying-
2.
I'm not saying no, bruv. That's
The Def Jam.
From day
Anyway,
one.
regardless,
Alright,
it's not
go on,
about
go on,
that
go on,
anyway.
yeah.
What we're trying to say, we're on that. We're on Dame.
what I'm saying
innit?
to you.
And
What I'm
happened.
saying to you is right. Obviously,
We could chop it up later.
obviously they had differences. All of them.
Yes.
Even Dame had differences with Biggs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said.
They had differences. Yeah. Yeah, differences with Biggs, right? And the fact of the matter is, Dame Dash for a long time has been coming across bitter and a little bit like, oh, these men are
Entitled.
doing this, saying Jay-Z snitching, saying Biggs is not the guy he was, saying loads of different things, throwing things out there. And I'm like, all right, cool. If that's true, cool. But look at yourself in the mirror and see what you've done for the reason why this whole thing has fallen apart.
Yeah.
And everybody's been like, oh, you know what? You can see Jay-Z bussing and Dame Dash is down here. Dame Dash is the victim. He came out and apologized. And I was like, you see what happens? He doesn't. He has never said. He's never said. It looked like he was, bruv. He looked like he was sitting in a camp with Al Qaeda, bruv. Like
it looked weird. Like they was doing the
like he looked crazy.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, and I'm sorry.
That apology for me was a little bit backhanded, man.
But we can get him.
Because he was like, oh yeah, I want to apologize to so-and-so. It's all right if certain guys don't have the same kind of principles and so-and-so as me.
It
and it's
sounded
like,
wrong.
It's like,
it
bruv,
didn't sound like an apology.
either apologize or don't.
It didn't sound like an apology, but it was what you're gonna get from someone like Dame Dash.
I think, as an apology. I think someone said, if you want something, you gotta do this.
Yeah.
But here's the funny thing, two things. Apparently he's starting his own YouTube channel.
Yeah.
You know who's running YouTube?
His brethren's vexed with him, Dame Dash.
Yeah.
Because he apologized to Leo and they wrote a book called Culture Vultures.
Yep.
And Culture Vultures was based on Leo Cohen
And Steve Stout.
teething up black people and their money and everything. And then he's like, by apologizing, he's almost backtracked and kind of.
And that's not him.
What do you call it? What do you call it when you tainted? Tainted it.
Yeah. But then Leo overlooks YouTube, so anything YouTube related has to go through Leo. So it makes sense that he's apologizing. And the next thing is, I felt like he got salty, seeing that rock brunch for the Grammys.
I wasn't part of
popping off, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Like Biggs was next to Jay, like it's old times, smiling.
When I saw Biggs at the brunch, I was like,
he's in.
And Biggs looked sharp, looked happy, looked like he's still got the masters to
and he was
reasonable
the boss.
doubt.
He was the main boss.
Him and Jay-Z worked that out.
He was the silent boss anyway.
He didn't care. He was just like,
he was the money
hardly
bags.
talks,
he
bro.
was money bags.
Hardly talks, bro. Hardly talked.
So you know what?
Dame was always shouting. Jay was the talent.
Jay-Z loves horse.
Jay-Z loves when you don't open your mouth.
Yeah, pause.
Bro.
Anyway, listen, we got to wrap this up.
Let's wrap it up, man.
We're going to keep it moving again in a fortnight.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I want to thank...
Oh, yeah, I want to just say this is my last one.
Pause.
Show. Pause. Yeah, sorry. This is my last one. I won't be about, so, you know what I mean?
I'm
gonna be holidaying, bro.
This is Show's last one.
This is Show's last show, isn't it?
This is Show's last one.
And then bullet was that.
Do you know what the mad thing is? Yeah, is like since he's told me and he's gave me plenty of time.
Yeah.
Every week, every fortnight,
man's been mourning.
I'll be like, oh, Show, man, like, do you know what I mean? But his reasons are
solid.
Pause. Right. So I was like, you know, a man's got to do what a man's got to do. But I want to thank Show for
thank you,
man,
for being a part of this podcast and representing.
One Eye Willie.
You know what I mean? And helping us get this content on YouTube, man. So I really do appreciate the love and support.
And those pictures as well.
I'm sure you'll, like, it's not over.
Yeah, you pop in.
I'm sure we'll, you know what I mean, we'll work something out. But
and we'll always
for the
support
foreseeable,
any future ventures with them, we'll always be supportive as well.
For the foreseeable future, Show is no longer going to be with us. But yeah, man, it's all love and we do want to thank you for that. Yeah, blessings. Don't forget anyway to search Fast Food Podcast. Go to our SoundCloud, Fast Food Podcast. Our Instagram, Fast Food Podcast. We're on iTunes, Fast Food Podcast. We're also on Spotify, Fast Food Podcast. And our YouTube video goes up about 4 or 5 days after the release of the episode. So we'll let you know online when the episode is about to be released. But I want to thank the boys, Trimmer, Drizzy Freckles. It's been a pleasure, Trim.
I wanted to thank Jordan London for jumping on for the last show as well. Big up.
Yep.
Big up my boy Turner. He's got some bits coming up.
Yep,
soon,
yep.
So that's going to be very interesting.
Yeah.
Drizzy?
I just can't wait for my holiday, to be fair. Like, it's nice hanging you motherfuckers, but I just can't wait.
Where are you going and how long?
I'm going back home. I'm going to Dominica. I'm going to see the Pops. And I'm going to have... It's carnival season.
For how long? This is what I said.
Oh, did you say that?
Yeah. We don't believe what you say.
No, real talk. I'm not going to be here till... I'm going to miss the next episode. I'm back on the 10th.
We'll live. But yeah, so... No, I'm joking. No, it's cool, man. No, we just need you to have a good time.
You know what's funny?
If you can.
You know what's funny about that?
What?
You know what's funny about that? When you haven't been here, I've been like, yeah, shout out to Uncle Trimmy.
But go away first, innit? Try and do that and see how we feel.
Yeah, see if we miss
do that. We're too used to you.
All right.
I'm joking.
Yo,
so I was
it's
bully
been
the
a
light skin
pleasure.
brother,
It's
innit?
been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure.
Don't touch me, Liam Neeson.
This has been the Fast Food Podcast.
Sounds a light, man.
I want to thank everybody for locking in, everybody for supporting.
Each and every time.
Each and every time.
Big up everyone.
One love.
Have a great week. Peace.
Peace.